Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so the good luck, have fun has begun, and it looks like the game is counting down. This will be Game 2 in the StarCraftCentral.net Golden Under round of 1, I guess. This will be BadMrFrosty versus ToJo, Zerg versus Protoss on Metalopolis. I'm not sure if I even casted the last game. I don't know if my mic was on. I don't know if I had my fraps working correctly, so I hope it worked. If it didn't, then the first game is forever shrouded in mystery. No, actually I have it in my replay pack, so I can go ahead and just cast the replay if people want to. Good luck, have sex, the way that we do it on SCC. It is an inside joke. Anyways, it looks like they're spawning close ground positions. Oh goodness, this is going to be nasty for both players. It's going to pretty much get them to be very aggressive. Well, at least it'll be a faster game than the last one. The last one tended to be kind of a macro fest. ToJo is saying that Good Luck Have Sex came from him, so he is claiming it. The owner of Good Luck Have Sex is ToJo. I'm not really going to dispute that, so there we go. This Overlord will scout nothing, and this probe will scout that he has spawned very close to Protoss. Let's see, where does Frosty scout? Does he scout close positions? Oh boy. Now here's the problem with close positions Zerg versus Protoss. You get out your first couple of lings, kill off this annoying probe, and then you just roachling all in them off of one base. It is really unfair and it's really hard to pull off. It's really hard to hold off. ToJo's going to preemptively throw down a pylon here. This will delay any sort of cybernetics core or gateway production. So no gateways yet for ToJo, who is going to come in here and scout a 14-14. He should cancel that gateway immediately if he scouts this. That pylon, really. Cancel the pylon. The gateway has finally gone down for ToJo. Uh-oh, am I lagging? I am lagging. So hopefully I don't lag too much. Oh my gosh, don't lag, don't lag. That'd be terrible. I don't want to lag out. I want to keep casting this. Pylon will go down. No, Frosty, no, you don't need to bring 4 drones to take care of this. Okay, so now this pylon has paid for itself. 4 drones will pick away at this. This is unnecessary. So now he only has about 10 workers mining, and only 8 of those are actually mining any minerals. So now instead of getting, you know, a nice economic boom, I don't know why you do this. It's not like you can afford to expand anyways. You can just wait for your links to do that. Anyways, the probe's going to go back, and I would really like to see a 7 roach rush here. That would be really nasty. That'd be really groovy. I would love that. So he's still mining gas. He can still do the roachling all in. This probe will get picked off eventually. Oh, don't lag out. My god. No! I don't know why I keep lagging. Okay, Frosty, what are you doing? Frosty, 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 what are you doing? Making 3 more drones and a queen. ToJo meanwhile only has 1 zealot and is currently boosting his cybernetics core. Imagine if he made a roach warren like... Oh, he is. He's making a roach warren. ToJo could just die right here. If Mr. Frosty will, there we go, inject. He needs to make another Overlord, and then he's just going to spam roaches and lings. And this Zergling will see that this is well protected. We do have a Stalker coming out, so it looks like ToJo wants to 3 gates, maybe 4 gates. I don't know. This could be enough to stop the roachling all in, I'm not sure. Speed will finish, and there's not much minerals for... Okay, I don't understand this. He's going to expand behind this. Okay. So Frosty will expand behind this. These lings are going to try to catch this probe. Let's look at the income tab. Not much is going on. 21 to 17 somehow. Protoss is far ahead. I mean, he can't attack you yet. His gateway is his gateway or warp gate production is not even done yet. There's no there's no way he can attack you. His gateway or warp gate production is not even done yet. So there's no, there's no way he can attack you. His gateway or warp gate production is not even done yet. So there's no, there's no way he can attack you. His gateway or warp gate production is not even done yet. So there's no, there's no way he can attack you. His gateway or warp gate production is not even done yet. So there's no, there's no way he can attack you. His gateway or warp gate production is not even done yet. So there's no, there's no way he can attack you. His gateway or warp gate production is not even done yet. So there's no, there's no way he can attack you. His gateway or warp gate production is not even done yet. So there's no, there's no way he can attack you. His gateway or warp gate production is not even done yet. So there's no, there's no way he can attack you. His gateway or warp gate production is not even done yet. So there's no, there's no way he can No real use for that until about 6 minutes into the game. Not for producing roaches anyways. Can really start making lots of drones. Gosh, why do I keep on lagging? Going for a second gas geyser. He is going for a fast layer. So maybe Frosty will go for some sort of roach hydra bust. He has his units positioned out here, so Protoss has got to think twice before just running out with his units. He's waiting for this guy to finish up here, saving a lot of chrono boost. What is he doing with that chrono boost? This is finally done. He should cancel all these zealots and sentries. That was a waste of chrono boost, buddy. That was really a waste of chrono boost. He will get them sooner, but I mean, he could have used that on the robo. Okay, well anyways, these will get chrono boosted out. And he will throw down another pylon, and now he can make these into warp gates. So both players doing the sit in my base and just macro and wait for the other guy to attack me build. And let's see, old buddy ToJo is going for hallucination. He has these guys on hold position, but not this roach. Very strange. Oh, these Zerglings are going to get picked off because I don't think Frosty's paying attention. Nope, these zealots are just going to chomp away at these. Oh, it looks like a 3-gate aggression build with a robo. He's not making anything right now. He will pick off this overlord and supply cap Frosty. So now Frosty, well, he's got plenty of units. He should be able to hold this off. He needs to make overlords. You need to make more than that. You need to make like 2 overlords. So supply capped again. If there's a proxy pylon here, Frosty will probably lose this game. But this will be plenty to pick off the rest of this push. He's gonna lose his queen. What are you doing, Frosty? Don't move the queen away. Oh, keep away with the queen. ToJo will kill the queen. Very big pickup for ToJo. Frosty did not need to engage there, not with the queen. And everything is going to get away. Yep, that is how that works. So, not paying attention to his overlord placement will lose a lot of units here. Not larva injecting. He's starting his glial reconstitution. Needs more drones, like bad. And now ToJo is going for an immortal push. Looks like chrono boosting out. Well, he's not chrono boosting, but he's getting an observer to see what Zerg is doing in his base, in his 2 bases. Like to see more drone production. Going for a fast spire. I like this. This will force Protoss to either make lots of Blink Stalkers or go for Templar. And roaches are pretty good against Templar. Blink Stalkers not so much. You need a lot of Zerglings for those little bad boys. He's going to push out here with these roaches. This is not a good idea. Don't push out with these guys. I mean, some of these guys are very low health. So he needs to be very careful with these roaches and what he does with them. He needs to pay attention to what he's doing with his units. These roaches are slow. They need to back away. ToJo's units will not engage here. Thankfully, they will not engage. He could have just picked that army apart. ToJo once again sending 2 zealots out front to do absolutely nothing. I don't know why you do this. Maybe he's sending 1 to the tower. That's not a bad idea. He sends 1 to the tower. This should be pretty good. But if he sends these to the roaches, they're just going to die. I don't know why you're sending zealots there. They're your meat shields. Keep them with your army. And dear God, don't lag. Don't lag. Oh, I'm so tired of lagging. Glial Constitution has finished. So now these roaches can actually chase down zealots. Looks like he's getting more gas geysers. And ToJo scouts this. I mean, if you scout that your opponent is going for... If you scout that he's going for this kind of build, get more Stalkers. Otherwise he can just mass Mutalisk. That's really nasty. If he's not making any Mutalisk so far, he just has a Spire. It is very nice decoration. Starting that +1 air attack would be a lot sexier if he had some Mutalisk, but he's making more roaches. This works as well. This is morphing into an Overseer. I like this. He can drop a Changeling into ToJo's base and see exactly what he's up to. An issue I see a lot with ToJo's build and Frosty's build is that they get tech and they don't really utilize it. Or in ToJo's case, he gets tech and he utilizes it, but he doesn't have enough probes here to get more tech. You can do more than 3-gate robo off of 2 base. You can go 6-gate robo off of 2 base. You can go 5-gate robos. very fine build, but actually 6-gate Robo is a nice all-in. He's going to push out with these Immortals. Or will he? I think he will, and Frosty has not made anything. He needs to make a lot of Zerglings. 7 Mulus are on the way, but this is a lot of Immortals. This is not a good engagement for Frosty, not at all. He can burrow. He can burrow, actually. He needs to burrow and save these. He needs to save these roaches and burrow. He needs to save these roaches and burrow. But he can't because there's an observer here, which he cannot see because he has no overseer. So these Immortals are just going to tear through, but the Mutalists arrive just in time to take out the rest of the army. So this push will get shut down by some Mutalists. And now these Immortals are going to get chased off by these Mutalists. More roaches are coming out. Now they need to do something. So 2 Immortals will get picked off. ToJo's now starting a Stargate. He can just run in here and kill everything. ToJo doesn't have anything. He has no anti-air at this point in time. He has 1 Stalker. 2 Stalkers, 3 Stalkers. So he really needs to start focus firing these Stalkers. ToJo will just not have enough to do anything about this. He needs to make more Mutalists and force... Okay, looks like he's going to go for a counterattack and all-in of sorts. These Mutalists are going to come back and just pick off more and more units. The Roach is a terrible rally point for these Roaches. Needs to inject more. At this point, okay, Frosty does have a 3rd up. That's pretty nice. Making more Mutalists, making more Mutalists. And I guess he's going to start making Phoenixes. That's very smart. Make lots of Phoenixes when he has Mutalists. If he can time this just right, it won't even matter. Looks like he is going to come here with these Roaches and these Mutalists and is going to lay waste to everything. So that looks like that will do it for game 1. First Phoenix will go down quite shortly. There we go. And no, what are you doing? You had that. You had that. Frosty. Oh my goodness. You at least pick off an Immortal. Had like 1 health. Anyways, one more Phoenix on the way. And more Zealots. Frosty needs to make a lot of units. He can make a lot of Zerglings now. He could throw down a Macro Hatch. Would be really nice if he threw down a Macro Hatch. That Stalker will get picked off really easily. These Roaches are just hanging out. They finally will join up with the army. And he is not even mining from this 3rd yet. Queen is on the way in, another Mutalisk. He needs to get these geysers up, and he needs to get more drones on minerals. He will start making 3 drones, but there is no rally point, so they will just hang out here and not do much, be very lazy drones. Meanwhile, more Phoenixes in production. I like this. Phoenix Immortal is actually really nice setup. If you can get it to work. But the great counter to Phoenix Immortal is actually Zerglings. But since he only has like 3 Immortals, actually just Mass Roach kills this. A couple of Sentries getting popped in. And that's a great way to spend your gas. ToJo needs to get more guys on minerals. He's going to just run himself dry here shortly if he does not. Lazy probes just hanging out. And these Mutalists are going to come in, and if they're going to snag this pylon, this will delay the other Immortal. Very well done. If he can take out this robotics facility, this would be big. Oh, he's miscontrolling these Phoenixes. He's going to lose both Phoenixes, and now he has very little in the ways of anti-air. This robotics facility will go down. It will prompt him to counterattack. But this is going to get picked off easily. Frosty, what are you doing? Engage this. I don't know what he's doing. He just lost so much. Anyways. Yep. This is pretty much going to die. So, ill-fated attack by ToJo might be enough to pick this off. All I need to do is pick out these Immortals. More Zerglings are on the way. This will get taken out. And goodness, ToJo is not going to be able to afford squat. So he is going to take out a couple of these pylons. If he can take out this last pylon, that will be game for ToJo, and Frosty will take a game number 2. So the pylon does go down. Now all ToJo can make is Zealots. He's going to start to pick away at these warp gates. And if you can take out all these warp gates, that's GG. Only 1 gateway producing now these Needless are going to scout this other expansion going up. I'm not sure what ToJo thinks he can do here, or accomplish here. Meanwhile, am I lagging again? Okay, that's GG. Yeah, I don't... He just pushed him with really small units and... really small unit clumps, and it didn't do enough. And he didn't control his phoenixes at all. So yeah, of course, Zerg will take that, so that's GG, and that is game 2.